Good morning. This is a re-record of day 34 because for some reason there was no sound. So I'm re-recording that so we have all of the episodes. So today we're going to do day 34 right now. All right, so glad that you're here with me. It's day 34 of our 40-day yoga series that happens here in the Hamptons, right on the beach. We're on the east end of Long Island, so we're about 3 hours from New York City, eastward. And it's just a beautiful spot, as you can see. This is the Atlantic Ocean, and it is just glorious. So let's start by finding a comfortable position, really lengthening the back of the neck, pushing that occipital bone up, starting to breathe through the nostrils. Maybe let the face, you can take a little face massage. Let's go like this, make little circles all around your head, all around maybe your jaw. Maybe give yourself a little massage there in your jaw. A lot of people carry a lot of tension right there. It's very emotional play. You know, you're trying so hard. Sometimes, you know, you're just trying too hard. And especially in yoga, don't try too hard. In fact, don't try. Just be. That's what I love about yoga. There's, you know, it doesn't really matter if you accomplish it or not. It's just it's the trying. I've got some hairs in my mouth. Okay, so let's sit up tall. We're going to bring our hands into Namaskar Mudra, closing the eyes and bringing the corners of the mouth up slightly just to start the day with a little smile. See if that doesn't filter down to the rest of your body. Feel it sort of like dripping down like this delicious honey. Warm honey of happiness just dripping down. And let's take a moment to experience some silence in our lives. And rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms. Bring the warm palms over the closed eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils, keeping the mouth closed. Inhale deeply again. Exhale deeply through the nostrils. This time we're going to open the eyes and we're going to hold the eyes in the right corner for 30 seconds. Hold the eyes there. 30. 20. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes, relax the eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Exhale deeply through the nostrils. Open the eyes again behind the palms and hold the eyes in the left corner. Both eyes looking to the left. Hold it there for 30 seconds. 30. 20. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the eyes, relax the eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Exhale deeply through the nostrils and gently lower the hands. And congratulations, the hard work is over. You made it here. That is really the battle, isn't it? It certainly is. All right, let's start with our legs in an easy V. We're going to rock them back and forth, back and forth. Let's walk over the right leg and just sort of drape ourselves over there. Don't worry about this hip right now. Let's just drape over that leg. Not trying to do anything too perfectly. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful dog running. Look at him running. Oh, look at that. So happy. And go over the left leg, same thing, just draping over the legs, not trying to do anything. You might be here, that's fine. Just be wherever you are to keep the upper body totally relaxed. Upper body is passive. We're using the weight of the upper body. This is a passive kind of stretching, not an active kind of stretching. Then coming forward over the middle with your elbows if you want. You could just take your elbows and go like this. You can go like this. Do that. You could, oh, there's my blocks. My blocks are over there. You could stretch forward. You could use a block. What? whatever you want to do. Okay, let's do a very nice twist. What we're going to do is we're going to take the right leg and we're going to fold it underneath, and we're going to make sure both hips are on the ground. Don't have one hip on the ground, both on the ground. And then you're going to take your left leg and put it over on the other side of the knee of this one. Okay? If this is hard for you, you can come back here to do this. If you need to, you can go like this. Make modifications as needed. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to pull the knee in very close to you. Now, as you're pulling it in, lengthen your spine up and then pull it in again. Lengthen your spine up and then pull it in. So here we were before, like this, right? Make sure you're very long. Shoulders are down, not like this. Put the shoulders down, make sure it's long through the body. And now we're going to take the right elbow and we're going to put it on the other side of the left knee. And you can hold it like this, and then if you can stay there, if you can, put your left arm back behind you, and you're going to look over your left shoulder. This is a super, super twist. This is so good for digestion. Really good one. Make sure your neck is nice and relaxed. If you need to melt down in the middle of the pose and then rebuild it, do that, because you want to have this minimal strain going on. You don't want to have parts of you straining to do a pose. Try to relax as much as you can in the pose. And let the parts that are supposed to be working work. Wow, what a kind of mystical day this is. All right, let's go to the other side. Just one surfer dude out there. No, two of them. Okay, so let's take the left leg, and this time we're going to point the knee in front of our hips, and then we're going to take the right leg, we're going to put that foot on the other side of that left knee, and then we're going to hug the knee in really close. Oh, that came close. I just saw it splash up over there, so if I squeal, you'll know why. It's beautiful, though. I love being this close. Look at that. Ah! So close. Now, as you're pulling on there, let's release a little bit, lengthen your spine, then pull it in towards you again. Release a little bit, lengthen your spine up as high as you can, and then pull that knee in towards you. This is a really good way to stretch that lower back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your left arm and you're going to put it on the outside rather, of your knee. And then your right arm is going to come behind you, and you're going to just twist, looking over your right shoulder. Keeping that elbow and knee are kind of in contact. And coming back. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that a great way to start the day? All right, let's come onto all fours, and we're going to, maybe let's do a little balance here. We're going to take the right hand, and you're going to reach this way. Reach. And now you're going to take your left leg and bring it back and flex the foot. Oh, that was close. Looking straight down. Don't be looking forward. See that how that pinches your neck? You want to have a nice long back of the neck. Make sure the hand is active, because right now you got weight on that wrist. Bringing the elbow and the knee together, then stretch back out. Really stretch with your fingers, stretch with your foot, back and forth, feeling that opposition. That's going to give you stability. Knee and elbow once again meet. Make sure your head curls in. Stretching back out. Last time. Knee and elbow, head curls in. And put the knee down, put the hand down. Okay, let's go on the other side. This time you're going to be doing your left arm. You're going to reach your left arm forward. Reach with those fingertips. Feel what it feels like to really reach with those fingers. Then lifting the right leg. You're going to push that heel back. Feel that push me pull you between the toes and the fingertips and the heel. You see that? And then we're going to have the elbow and the knee meet. Head curls in. Stretching back out as far as you can, lifting the tummy, activate those fingers that are on the ground, elbow and knee, reaching back out one last time, elbow and knee, here it is, really exhale on this, put the knee down, put the hands down, and push back into your child's pose for just a moment to rest and to stretch the back of your neck, the back of your body. Oop, got a little sand in my nose. And slowly coming back up onto all fours, curl the toes under and push back into a deeply knee bent down dog. The reason why I do this is it gets you to stretch your back first, then your legs. Because the most important thing in this pose is really the back. So make sure you're not pushing too far. See how that's too far? I'm flexible that way. Some of you are that way. Make sure that you're keeping a nice straight line with your whole back and your neck. So your head isn't like this. There are some that, like in Ashtanga, they have you look at your navel like this. And there's some classes I've been through where the teacher's like, just hang your head. It's kind of interesting to try it that way. But this is kind of the regular way. Go ahead and stretch the back of the knees as much as you can, trying to get the heels down. But if they don't come down today, that's okay. You don't have to worry about it. It might take some time. Inhaling deeply. Let's walk our hands back to the feet and hang over the feet. Just letting everything go, saying yes, no. Yes, no, and rolling all the way up to standing. All right, let me change the angle. Right. That sun is trying to come out, but it is just so overcast. But the waves are absolutely gorgeous. I can see why these surfers are in the water. It's just such a fresh, beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. Okay, I guess I'm gonna face this way because that looks like I'm going into the sun, right? So let's get on the end of our mat. We're gonna make sure our feet are parallel to the long sides of our mat. And we're gonna come into the Namaskar Mudra. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils, feeling the weight on both feet. Maybe rock back and forth a little bit till you find the center, and then find the stillness. Lengthening the back of the neck, lifting the corners of the mouth in a slight smile. And inhaling up. Exhaling forward over the legs. Inhale, hands on the shoulders. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back into your chaturanga. Lie down on that exhale. Tighten the tummy. Inhale up. Elbows in close to your body. Tighten that tummy. Curl the toes under and go back into your down dog for 2 breaths. And walking forward towards the hands. Arching up, hands on the shin. Exhale forward. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Arch back if you want to. And back to Namaskara Mudra. Isn't that wonderful? Let's do it one more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling, falling forward. Inhale, hands on the shins, arch up. Hands on the mat. Step back into chaturanga. Go all the way down. Tighten the tummy. Cobra. To down dog. 2 breaths. That almost came up. Inhaling, walking forward. Wow, that was a little scary. Exhale, falling forward. Well. I'd like to do this balance with you. This is the tree pose. And a lot of times people are afraid of doing it because they feel like they're going to fall over. There's a trick to it, and that is when you add your Uddiyana Bandha. You may not know how to activate that, and that was something that's crucial to learn as a dancer and if you do Ashtanga. So what you're going to do, very simple, is put your hand on your tummy like this, pull your muscles in towards your spine. Don't push too far to where you curve your back like this, but push in towards your spine and then go up a little bit. It's kind of an L. So you go in and then up, and then that sort of knits your upper and lower body together. And then when you come into tree pose, it's so much easier. You feel that stability? Feel it? Really pulling that tummy up, in and up. Hold on to it, hold on to it. See if you can, with control, lower that leg. Come to the other side. Let your stomach go. Now bring it in and up. Really holding that there. That's your lift. That's your Uddiyana Bandha. Bringing the foot. Holding that on there. Holding, holding, holding. Find your drishti. Lift the knee and lower it down. I want to show you one thing that is a good thing to do for your hips. You know, we started the class by doing these rolling in and out like this. This is something very simple. You do, it's good to have a strap to do it, and you can hang on to the wall or a chair or, you know, anything if you need to do this instead of bouncing. But if you can balance, just take your leg around in a circle like this. This is something, you don't really need the strap. You could just go like this with your leg and hold on to something. You don't need the strap. But it kind of makes it a little more easy to comprehend that I'm just trying to rotate in this hip socket. And the harder part is to go back and around, back and around, back and around. See that? Back and around. Let's do the other side. This is something I think that's really missing in yoga. Is that it's called circumduction of the leg. And this is sort of the handoff to all these. There's all these complex set of muscles in your gluteal area that are handing off little, okay, you're going to rotate the femur, I'm going to bring the thing, and they're kind of working together. It's like a sailboat. If you've ever been on a really great sailboat cruise, which I have, and it's amazing when you're part of this team that all is moving together. It's like, it's a symphony. It's so beautiful. I was lucky. I was in Chicago, and I got to sail with some really great sailors. They taught me so much. Yeah, it was a great time. Okay, and then circle back the other way. Yeah, that was on my bucket list. I wanted to learn how to sail a boat. When I turned 35, I made like a bucket list. Never been skiing, went skiing. And learned how to rollerblade. So those were the things. Okay, so here's a nuance. That might be kind of easy for you, but if you want to take it to the next level, you can do that one again if you want to, but forward and back, maybe 3 times each way. This time what we're going to do is we're going to do what we call in ballet as presenting the heel. We're presenting the heel like this. So you're turning your leg out. You know how we did this in the beginning. We're going to bring that heel forward, keep the heel forward, keep the heel forward, keep the heel. Feel that? Keeping their heel forward. This is really twisting your whole leg open. And then the hard part is doing it the back way. So you lift the toes first, heel comes down, toes back, heel forward. Same thing. Toes back, heel forward. That gets you some really deep muscles. And this is why dancers usually have very nice popos, because they're doing all this work. So this is a good one. Let's try it on the other side. You want to try it? You don't have to. You can just do the other way that you did it. The main thing is to get that hip moving around. So you're going to present the heel, bring that heel forward, the toes come back, the heel goes forward, and we're just going to go all the way around to the back and through, all the way around to the back. Oh, I see that dog again. And through. And now we're going to go back the other way. Back, the heel comes forward. Don't let the toes come forward. Heel comes forward. Keep your heel forward. Not easy. Bring the heel down and around. And that's good. One last thing we're going to do with this strap, and this is a great way to build strength in your legs. You're going to take the strap, put it on your right foot. That was really close. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your right foot, you're going to bring it down to maybe like a 45-degree angle. You're going to hold it there, and then you're going to ease up on the strap. Ease up so you're not pulling so hard. Then you're going to come up a little higher. Ease up on the strap. Hold the leg there. Go up as high as you can. Ease the strap. And come down. Okay, now this is going to be the hard one, okay? You're going to go 45-degree on the angle. So just your angle of your leg. Don't try to go sideways. You're going to go on like a 45-degree angle. Again, with that heel forward. Keep your heel forward. We're not going to the side here, all right? So on this angle, and then ease it up. A little higher, ease it up. High as you can, ease it up. Oh! And lower down. That's a really good one. Let's do the other leg. Oof. It's good for those muscles, good for the thigh especially. All right, so we're going to come on that 45-degree angle. Ease up the strap. Come up a little higher. Ease the strap. Come up as high as you can. Ease the strap. Hold it there. And lower down. Woo! I feel that in my thigh. I haven't done this in a while, so I can tell. Right? This is a good exercise. Now again, you're going to come on this angle. Don't go sideways. You're going to go on an angle, like out from your shoulder that way. It's not going to be sideways to your shoulder. It's going to be in front of your shoulder. All right? So bring your heel here. Heel's kind of forward. Don't let your heel be back like that. Heel's kind of down and forward. Ease the strap. Up a little higher. Ease the strap. As high as you can. Ease the strap. Oh! And bring it down. Very good. Let's do a little stretch. After we did that, you're going to hold on to the foot as much as you can. You can do it with your foot. You can push your foot away from it for a nice stretch that way, or you can bring the heel in close to the buttocks. It's another stretch, but try to keep this nice and long in front. Don't let this be bent like this. I want to get that nice and long stretch. All right, let's do the other leg. After you do something, it's so important to stretch. They always made us stretch. And these dancers are like, okay, now stretch. We just did all that. Pulling the heel in. I'm going to do the pushing my foot back into my hand. This is kind of set up for dancer pose. Maybe we'll do that next week, this dancer pose. Then bring the heel in towards the buttock, lengthening the front of the hip. That nice and long. That's what we're trying to stretch. That's it. Let's come down and do some pranayama. Gosh, it's hard to tell where the horizon is. It's so fuzzy, right? Okay. I'm checking my sound today because yesterday it didn't work. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I just didn't charge the unit enough, but it had the little flashing light. So anyway, what else? You got to make it all work out, right? Okay, so let's come into a seated position. I put my regular leg in front right now. I'm just going to kind of go with that right now. I've been doing the other one pretty well. Maybe you check in, see if you're on which leg. Sitting up very tall, lengthening the back of the neck, lengthening this lower spine. Really push that area to lengthen that down. Very important. Sitting up tall, 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 back of the neck, very tall. Just take the thumbs and push the thumbs back like this. Rotate, 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 rotate. Push the thumbs back, making sure the sternum is nice and relaxed. Keep the shoulders there, let the palms face the ground, and then bring the palms onto the knees. Keeping the shoulders there. That's it. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Exhaling deeply through the nostrils. Keeping the mouth closed, inhaling deeply through the nostrils. Exhaling deeply through the nostrils. One thing I would recommend is getting some essential oils. And you know what's so cool is when you use essential oils, all of a sudden your body wants that smell, and you will be surprised at how open your lungs can become. So let's imagine that we have an aroma, and actually put your hands on the sides of your rib cage. If you go like this, it's kind of like, it's kind of you've got the ribs there. And that's what we're trying to open, is that rib cage sideways for more air. And when you open that up, oh boy, you wouldn't believe how much air air there is, okay? So, whoa! Oh my God! That was almost it. Oh, here comes another one. Okay, well, that's what it is when you're by the ocean. Okay, so open up the sides of your ribs. See if you can just breathe sideways, as opposed to breathing through your belly. I know that they talk about breathing through your belly. They're not wrong. That's one way of breathing. But this is another way that you're going to add another, I don't know, what do you call it, feather in your quiver or something? Another arrow in your quiver. Breathing sideways, slight smile on the lips. Bring the hands into Namaskar Mudra, really enjoying the breath coming in. And then feeling a suspension before you need to exhale again. And I invite you to find your own pace. Everybody's breath is different. So inhale. Feel that little float before you need to exhale. And after the exhale, there's a tinier float until you feel the urge to inhale again. Feel the float. Exhale. Inhale. Floating. Exhale. Oh, there's something about really feeling that float, and see how long you can suspend it without like panicking. And I met this girl in India last year. She's one of these free divers in Switzerland, like cold lakes. This woman is amazing. Like she can hold her breath. I don't even know. I should have asked her like 2 minutes, 4 minutes. I don't know what's long, but whew, she could really hold it a long time. But this isn't really holding the breath. And I wonder, I should have asked her if it was more of a suspension, where you inhale, it's kind of like asking, do I really need to exhale? It's kind of like, I'm trying to do this keto diet, and it's like, I really have to ask myself, am I really hungry, or is this just a habit, or a compulsion, or loneliness, or, just wanting some sort of pick-me-up or something? What is it? It's funny how natural impulses can get intermingled with emotions and conventions. So let's explore this breath too as that same thing. It's like, how long can I suspend my breath before I actually feel the urge? And I might come up against that urge, and really like hang out there for a little while before the exhale. Something to play with, definitely. Let's bring the hands into Namaskar Mudra. Slight smile on the lips, lengthening the back of the neck, sitting in a very nice, neutral, worthy, anticipatory, optimistic, clean posture. Ready to greet this new day. Here we are at the beginning. 30 minutes to focus ourselves and celebrate these beautiful vessels. And I invite you to acknowledge yourself, because you've just created an undeniable demonstration of your love for your health and your body. And when you take care of yourself, you can help other people. Rubbing the hands together vigorously, heating up the palms. Bring the palms over the closed eyes. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Lengthening the back of the neck. Hypnotic suggestion. Ooh, it did come up. To sit up very tall. Lengthening through the sides of the body, the back of the neck. One last inhalation. Big inhalation through the nostrils. Exhaling deeply through the nostrils and lower the hands. I thought maybe like a dog came, but it was a big slap of water that came on, and look, totally soaked everything. But not me. It just, I had a little bit of water there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this 30 minutes. I'm delighted that you're here to share 30 minutes of your eternal now with me. very honored, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 6:30 for our 35th day. This is our 34th of our 40 days. We're getting so close to the end of 8 weeks. Every day, 30 minutes of yoga. Has it made an effect on your life? Definitely has on mine. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Enjoy the day.